Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am just fabulous, thank you. Let's see. We'll give it a minute and let's see if anybody comes in. There's a lot of lives this morning. So if you're part of the replay crew, I totally get it. And thank you for being part of the replay crew. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it very much. We are going to be working on day 5 of Dear Prompts. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. And see, I marked it with live so that I didn't go ahead and do it. Because you know me and my dumb brain. Me and my dumb brain. So, alrighty, let's get to it and pick a color. And let's go for an 8. Let's pick an action. There we go. An element. And a make. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's zoom it in. And move it up here. All right. For the make, ooh, we have a tip in. Okay, for the color, we have halftime. Ooh, that should be good. That could be anything, because halftime's got cheerleaders and a band. And this one fell off. Uh-oh. That's the action. Well, you know what? We're going to pick a different action, because I don't know what that one... Maybe it was open or something. I don't know what it was. But whatever it was, it fell off. So we'll just pick a different one. I've never had that happen yet. I'll have to look for it. Alright, so our action is going to be brush. Oh, yeah. Okay. And our element is circles and dots. Okie doke. So, hi Karen. Hi Norma. Hello. How are you all? Thank you for being in the balcony listening, Karen. I told you to be careful earlier not to fall out of that balcony. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. So we've got to do a tip in. Halftime, that could be any colors. Circles and dots, we can figure out. Brush, we can figure out. It's the tip in that's got me going. I guess we could tip in another page, I guess. Do we have to tip in a page? What if we tipped in a tag or something else? You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Let's see. What color do we want to do? Let's do something. Let's use red. Let's use red from our red kit. I'm in a red mood today. I don't know why. It just seems like the color I want to use today. I was having so much fun over at Dawn and T's channel. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay and see what I wanted to see. I was interested in what T was making with those doors, and she said she was gonna be able to open it and close it and all that good stuff. Let's see, what do we want to use? Can we use this? This has circles on it. and dots. So could we kill two birds with one stone? Probably. I am going to wait and see what you do with the tip. Uh-oh. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a-thinking. Alright, I think we'll do this with red. Hi, Queen Bee. I am in an off-white and gray mode for today. Off-white and gray? Okay. I hear you on that. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. She's in a blah mood. Blue. I don't know why I'm in a red mood. Whenever I see red, I think of my grandmother, actually. My grandma, her favorite color was red. And she even had the guest bedroom in her house was painted, the walls were painted dark red. And I can remember being little and thinking how crazy it was that the walls in her house were red. Like, I mean, she's my grandma, right? You don't expect your grandma to have red walls. They were like bright red, like blood red. It was crazy. But she loved red. Red was her favorite color. So whenever I see it, it reminds me of her. What color are you in? What color mood are you in today, Norma? Anything good? Alright, now I have to try to cut this without you seeing the pages on the back because I already did tomorrow's. So that's why I've got this lovely thing to cover it up because I knew I was going to have to do this. I don't know. I've just been lately. I do think I'm like going through menopause, and I think that might be part of my problem, but what did I just do? Nope. I just touched the page I was working on. Hi, Mo. Aw, thanks. You're so sweet, Mo. She's having a coffee break. She dropped in for 5 minutes. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just like going through it lately. Like things are just irritating me that shouldn't irritate me, and I don't know, I just feel like I want to cry all the time. It's just not a fun feeling. Norma's in an autumn colored mood today. Aw, I love that. You would have loved the book that, the journal that Dawn is working on, because it was like kind of autumnish colors. It was like, she's been using bags, upcycling them, reusing them. And, so, yeah, they're like those, you know, brownish tones. Aw. But yeah, those are good colors. The prompts, again, yes ma'am. The action is brush. Wait, I need to move this because I can't see if you can see. Okay. The action is brush. And the element is circles and dots. Circles and dots. So that's pretty easy. The color is halftime. So that could really be any color because bands play at halftime. They have mascots out there. There's flags and cheerleaders and pom-poms and all kinds of stuff. So, and it doesn't have to be like halftime of a football game either. It could be halftime of a concert or the Super Bowl and all the commercials. I don't know, you know, it could be anything. That's why it's subjective. It's up to whatever you feel like it is. And then, of course, we have the dreaded make, which is tip in, which I'm not too happy about, obviously. Obviously, because now I got to figure that out. All right. So, where are we going to go with this? I have no clue. So, we've got the halftime. We're going to use the red. there's a lot of bands and stuff that I've read, so we can buy that, right? Circles and dots. There are already circles and dots on this paper. So we've got that covered as well. All right. And so brush and tip-in are the other two we've got to do. Ooh, Karen said orange for her. Karen, are you team orange? You know, I have never been a fan of orange. Aw, thanks, Queen Bee. But however, it's growing on me a little bit. I like orange during the fall. I guess there's a time when I can appreciate it, but then there's other times when I'm just like, eh. Like, I don't think I own I'm not sure I own hardly anything that's orange, but I kind of like rust orange, or I like pumpkin orange sometimes, so I don't know. Okay, anyways, I digress. We need a tip-in. What are we gonna use? I don't know. What if we made, I don't even know. I'm at a loss today. Hi, Barbara. Barbara is green. Ooh, she's a color of money. That's a good color to be. It is so pretty out today. Speaking of green, we've had like the nicest, knock on wood, weather lately. It's been so pretty. And oh, maybe we'll do a lace tip-in. Oh, we could do tip-in lace. Can we tip-in lace? You have orange on today, Karen? There you go. I have purple on. I would be team purple if I had to pick a team. But actually, I'd be team turquoise because I really, really love turquoise. If we have this lovely lace. What if we tipped it in? Could that be considered a tip-in? I suppose it could if we glued it and it tipped in. But do I like that? I don't love it. This is too modern and this is not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No worries, no worries. Anything for you, Miss Norma. Anything, anytime. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. Maybe we'll just tip in a tag. That was my original thought, so maybe we'll do that. I have all these tags from that are red-ish. Norma has been reading, she's been using the prompts and making cards with them instead of making another book, which is very clever. Very, very clever. What if we... Does a tip-in have to be from the middle, or can it be from... Well, I guess we could do it from the middle. What if we tipped these all three in? Bump, bump, bump. Let's do that. What is Nightball going on about? A belly band would count as a tip-in? Sure, why not, right? That would for sure count as a tip-in. If you tipped it in. I think it's very subjective, right? It's whatever you want to, whatever you think. That's why I kind of like them. I love to see everybody's different takes on them. And how they interpret things. Like, I'm still thinking about Norma and her time card. Because that, like, It didn't occur to me. I was like, oh my gosh. It's perfect. Alright, hold on. I'm looking for something to... Well, we could just... You know what? Let's just get some paper. We're just going to get some cardstock. And tip them in that way. Personally, for me, the color red is an acquired color. I'm not a fan of it. Really? Yeah, I suppose. I could see that. It wouldn't be for everybody. I don't mind it. And I'm a Taurus, so I'm a bull, so you wouldn't think I would... You know, you'd think I'd be really attracted to red. I don't know. Today I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. What did I do with it? Look, I got a new cutter. Do you see it? It's titanium and carbonate. And I got it, it came yesterday. I ordered it from Wally World, actually. It was not expensive. It was only like $25, which I think, as far as a cutter goes, is a pretty good deal. I have been wanting one that had I gotta remember how this opens. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's this. I always want to open it with this, but it's just this little thing here. It's got the scoring and the cutting, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the scoring. So, and I found this one, and I've been looking at a lot of different ones, but so far, and I cut something yesterday and I measured it to see how accurate it was, and it was pretty darn accurate. And I scored something as well to see. And this, it moves, and then you push this down to cut. So you could, you know, cut wherever you need to. But it does just fine, and I really like it. Karen, did you arrive to Florida? I am remembering you were saying in another live stream. Norma said Craft Relay has helped her think outside the box. Good job. Craft Relay is pretty cool. Karen is just getting started on her trip. She was just in the car wash a little bit ago. She was... Oh, wait. I need this. I'm not done with that. I need to cut strips. What do we want to do? Wait. Let's do this first. I know I could have used the thing, but I want to use this one because I have it like a system going. I use this a lot for that. She said, safe trip traveling. Queen Bee said she normally wouldn't be awake at this hour. I have a super early morning Uber pickup, so short bit I will be embarking out of YouTube. Well, good. Have a good day then. We appreciate you. Why does this have jet? Oh, this was photo paper. Oh well, not anymore. I mean, it still is, but that's not what I'm using it for. I want to cut it right there. Oh, wait, I should have made it. I should have put it on the other end. Dirt, dirt. Okay, there's one. I need 3 of these. This is the problem. My eyes are not... I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. This is only my 2nd day of using it, so we'll see. But I figured it was worth a try. Okay. And this one I think I'm just going to cut. No Walmart. You have Target. You have Target. I don't know. I order everything online, so I really don't do, very rarely do I do in-person shopping, so so I ordered it yesterday. It came with my groceries, which I also ordered from Walmart. So they all came yesterday morning. I didn't think it was going to come. As a matter of fact, it sent me one of those things that was like, you might have substitute. Choose your substitutions now. And I was like, nope, I don't want you to substitute it. If they don't have it, I don't want it. Wait, I have to think about this. Okay, hold on a minute. I want this to go like that. Yes, okay. I want that to go like that. After my appointment, I shall be at Target window shopping. I might buy some art supplies. Not that I need anything. I just tell myself, stop it. Just look at the stuff. I know. It's hard, though, sometimes, isn't it? All the stuff is so pretty. But I know sometimes I order stuff and then I'm like, why did I really need this? She woke up before the alarm and therefore got prepared way before the time frame. I have this problem. If I know I'm going to be, like if I have an appointment or something that I have to, be to, it causes me a lot of anxiety and I end up not like sleeping very well the night before. So I end up getting up very early usually. Yeah, Target's more expensive here too. I do have a Target red, like a red card, so I get a discount at Target, but and then you don't have to pay for shipping. That's the nice thing. But Sophie likes Target. She likes to go to Target. If I go to Walmart, I usually go to a small little town near here called London, because it's just wait, I have to figure out which one of these I want. I want this one in the middle. Do I want that one at the top, or do I want that one? I think I want this one at the top. I own so much art supplies, I need to use them before I can purchase more of them. Right. Oh, her Target, she said, is very close by. So it probably makes more sense to live there. I mean, to not live there, but shop there. I was thinking, why I said that is because where I lived before here, we had a Target that was like almost in our backyard. And we shopped at Target a lot because it was so convenient. I mean, it was just right there. So whatever if things were a little bit more expensive, you made up for that in price. So, okay. Oh, I should have put this one first. Oh well, too late now. No, I really want it to go like this. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Right, it's easiest for her. Yep, sounds like it. Okay, we're gonna put this one down first. Try this again. That one. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need to do it like this. Does that make sense? I need it to go like this. I'm gonna have to rethink this whole thing. Okay. Da 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 Move this down a little bit. And move that one down. And that. Okay, wait. We're going to glue all these together and then we're going to tip them all in together. This is what we're going to do. Alright. Next year, moving to the outskirts of the city. Hopefully it will be more quieter, but there's not any nearby shopping places. It's the downside, but I will get used to it. Yeah. I live out in the middle of nowhere. I don't mind it. My kids would say otherwise. But I think they would rather live in the city more, but not me. I like being out in the country where it's quiet and I don't have to deal with all the nonsense. We lived in the city for a lot of years, but it gets old after a while. I should have used tape with this. Although I hate using tape because it doesn't always stay, but I might have used tape and glue. That might have worked. We need to let them sit for a minute. Put all my belongings in storage bins, threw out a lot of cardboard boxes. Oh, that's what I was doing last week, was going through the shed and reorganizing and getting rid of a lot of stuff. Just ready to downsize some things. Here's my big thing. I'm originally from the countryside. I haven't enjoyed living right smack in the city. All those emergencies. Yes. I hear you there. Oh, that's pretty good, Norma. That you love the street beside you is a dead end. That's good. Not a lot of through traffic then. Yeah. We don't have a ton of through traffic either. But I remember the sirens, and why is this not sticking? This is art glitter glue, you would think. I mean, I know it's not magic, but you'd think it would be sticking better. I remember the days of the sirens, and that's what pretty much made me decide to leave the city, was because we went to a 4th of July thing in the city, and it just, the people, and there were like shooting off guns in the air and just, you know, stupid things that people do, but I was just over it. I'm like, I need out of here. We are moving. We are leaving. Moving you all out to the country. That's what I did. Moved everybody out to the country. Alright, what are we going to do about brush? Brush. Okay, so we got tip in, circles and dots, halftime. We need brush. We need some kind of focal point here. So you can write on those. That's good. That gives you some writing spaces. I don't understand what is going on here. This does not want to stay down. It's really quiet out here now because of the because the bridge is closed, so it's like nobody's coming this way unless you have to. I was like, we went, Sophie had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so we had to go into town, and just a checkup. And it's like, it's just the bridge being closed, it adds like 20 minutes onto our drive, which is crazy. I need lace. Hold on. I'm gonna put some paper lace on this edge. Hopefully. Oh, this is coming undone. Everything's coming undone. City people are rude and unkind too. Oh, I suppose you have that you can have that no matter where you go. What lace do we want to use? What if we let's use this one. Yeah. Let's use these. Aw, Flo's here. Hi, Flo. How are you? I had so much fun in Pam's this morning. I was like, I'm gonna have to do that more often. It's a good way to start your day. It's cheerful and it's just, I like it. Good way to start the day. A few laughs. Laughter's a good way to start the day. All right. Let's get this done. See how we're going here. Yes, I'm all healed. My head is finally healed. My pride is healed. Yeah, I'm all good. I was talking to my oldest daughter. She was like the one that just moved to another state, and she's like, Mom, I told you not to go in there without anybody's help. Wait, we need this cut off of here. But, you know, if you wait on other people, you might be waiting for a long time. Sometimes you just gotta get it done yourself. And my son did help me, like, when I needed help, so. Hi, Joyce. Aww. Joyce knows Andrea, which is our Flo. So she came on out of the balcony. She's like, oh, kindness comes from incredible strength, and frankly, these city people aren't my cup of tea. Oh, yeah. I get that. We were just talking about that earlier on Dawn and T's channel. How everybody has their own story, and you just never know, you never know what somebody else is going through. So, it's a lot easier to be kind than to be unkind. Printed off some collage-y things. Let's see if there's anything. I kind of feel like I want to use one of these people. Let's use one of them. I'm using these prompts for the Bear Zine journal I'm making with Mary. Aww, very cool. Wait, what is a Bear Zine journal? And I don't know who Mary is. Please tell, please tell. I love challenges. Let me in. Let me know what you're doing. Let's use, I don't know, should we use this lady dancing? Or we could use, yeah, let's use, should we use her? Or we could use this guy thinking. Actually, let's use him. I will reserve my kindness for those who truly deserve my kindness. Oh, that's a thought. I get it. September, October, November. Very cool. Oh, now that I see him, I think I want the girl dancing, actually. September, October, November. Wait. Oh, so it's a burr. Okay, I get it. Okay, wait a minute. It's I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow, so just hold on a second. Okay, so it's a burr. So September, October, and November. Got it. And there's it's a zine challenge. I got it. I got it. Very cool. She's having trouble. You don't know how to fold the paper and attach it to something. Okay, wait, hold on a second, Norma. So all you really need is you just need a little bit of space, like for a tip in. So, but I mean, you could do it bigger if you wanted. Like, you could use this whole thing, right? You can make this whole thing the tip in. And just, so fold a piece of paper in half. It doesn't even have to be cardstock. So then you fold it in half. And then, okay. So then you would, so you need it to open this way. Like this, right? Like a book. So you're going to fold it in half so that the open part is well, for me it would be this way, right? And then you're going to glue that to whatever your page is or whatever, and then this page would go, this part would go to this page. So then when you'd open it, it's going to be like that. So it would tip it in, right? Does that make sense? I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. I'm actually a Taurus rat, if you want to get technical. I'm a Taurus rat. Which sounds horrible, but it's not really. But that's what I am. Wait. What did everybody say they were? Oh, Joyce is a Leo. Oh, wait. I want to write that name down. I need a pen. I'm in a craft room and I don't have any pens. Okay. It's Mary Adler. Okay, got it. I'm going to check that out. I always like new flicks. Does that make sense, Norma? Did that make sense what I just told you? Queen Bee said a Taurus. She gets along with them too. Well, good. I'm a Taurus. My Sophie is a Taurus too. But that's why we get along so well, though. We understand each other. We do understand each other. She's so sweet. Yesterday, we picked her up to go to the doctor's. We picked her up a little bit early from school, and she got in the car and she said, she had sent me, every once in a while she sends me messages during the daytime, even though they're not supposed to be using their phones. She still sends me messages. Yesterday she sent me a short little video while she was in study hall of her and one of her friends. But when she got in the car, she's like, "Did you get my message?" And I said, "Yeah, I got it. I responded to you." And she's like, Mom, I was just sitting there in study hall and I just really was homesick and I missed you. Isn't that sweet? She's so sweet. And she was like, I just missed you, Mom. She's so funny. She's my girl. She is. We just totally understand each other. And she keeps me young. She's got me watching all this stuff and into all the drama of all these Love Island and all those things. Otherwise, I would have no clue. Yeah, I would have no clue if it wasn't for her. I would have no clue with music. She keeps me up to date about what kind of music. She is so funny. She is a laugh riot. And she's a good kid. She is. I got really lucky with my kids that they've all really been pretty great kids. I haven't had any real major complaints about any of them. And my son's doing great in college. So Norma's not into stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, you know someone who might be considering being on Love Island? Ooh. Do tell. Although, you know, Sophie, she wanted to. While we were watching the show, I think she was like, oh yeah, this would be really cool. But then when they all got out of the island and were like going through all their drama and all the press and everything like that, she's like, nah, that's not for me. She's like, I don't think I would want to do that. And I'm like, yeah, they really dig into your life. Like, you're not going to have any privacy for a while. So, yeah, I don't think so. But she loves that show. She has me watching all those shows like that. Love Island, and what else does she have me? Oh, The Summer I Turned Pretty. We've been watching that. And yeah, she's got me watching all the things with her. But, you know, I just enjoy it because so many teenagers, when I was a teenager, I did not really want to spend any time with my parents. So I'm like, I'm just thrilled she wants to spend time with me. So I just eat it up and take every bit of it I can get. Because I know in a few very short years, she'll be gone, off to college herself. And then I'll be roaming around by myself. Queen Bee said she can never be in a reality show. They're sort of interesting to watch. I watch a lot of reality shows. They're like my guilty pleasure. I've given up everything else in life. I'm not giving up that. All right, we need something else. How much time do I have left? It's 15 minutes to figure something out here. I need something else to kind of make her make sense in here. Hi, Paula K. How are you? Does that mean Tracy's done? And Dawn? When my nosy neighbors decide to watch me from their car, figure out why I'm standing here. Oh no. Hi, Dawn. Yep, they must be done. I have to go back and I was just telling them I got to go back and watch the end because I wanted to see what Tracy was making. I wanted to see how it came together. Right, Flo? I agree. She might decide we are way too crazy. Joyce, hi. Did I say hi to Joyce? When my daughter graduated high school, I cried my eyes out. Sure enough, that was pretty much the end of it. And off to college. Yeah. Yeah, then they're like gone. And I don't. I don't want to look forward to that part. Oh, she's the youngest of 5. So the rest are all moved on with their lives. And I have grandkids and the whole 9 yards. But she's my baby. So, and she's a good one. She's a keeper. I'm lucky though. Like my kids all pretty much still keep in contact with me, and they're all like pretty good about that, really, for the most part. I have no reason to complain, even though I will complain. I have no reason to. All right, I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. This is just like beyond me at the moment. I have an idea though. I have a thought. Right, different cultures do have different ideas on what humor is. That is for sure. Oh, wait, look, this one's got red. I was thinking we could make this look like she's standing on a box. If we just cut one of those. Depending on how we cut it. Let's see if we can make this work. She's going to be in the replay group for today. It's been crazy. You know me, nothing too exciting. Wait, should I cut that off? I feel like... No, I know what I need to do. I need to do this. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, like, what if she's standing on this box? Is it too big? I think it was too big. Let's cut this down a little bit. She's here now, but after she's watching the replay. Flo said she's a good for walls, doors with locks, right? They say good fences make good neighbors. Unless you're my neighbors who built a fence on my property. But, all right, I like that. Now I feel like we need something behind her. Like a doily or something. Let's put a doily or something behind her. What do we got going on here? I know we've got some small doilies somewhere. Ooh, what about this one? Do we like that, or does it need to be bigger? Wait, I kind of like that, but maybe we need it bigger. I'm waiting on Uber, so yes, I'm standing where I will be visible. Oh, that's right. She's got an appointment. So she's got to stand where they're going to see her. That's why. And they're being nosy. They want to know where she's going. I totally get it. See, the whole story makes sense now. She's got nosy neighbors. They're wondering where she's going. Hold on. I need to grab a bigger doily. Hold on. Flo said she's probably doing a full body eye roll. I would be. Do you know I almost got fired once for rolling my eyes? I did. Did I ever tell you all that? I did. I have rolled my eyes for forever. Like, it's something I do, apparently. I don't really realize I do it because I do it so much, I don't really realize it. No, that's too much. We're going to go for the smaller one. We're going to go with this. I almost feel like she needs outlined in black. Hold on. Hold the door here. She's a slight smirk on her face, she said. A slight smirk. A slight smirk on her face. Did I show you all these adorable little... Did you see these? My daughter Sadie makes these. She designed them. She drew them. She prints them. She sells them on her Ko-Fi. Pit Froggy. Look, they're Cupie babies. Are they not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I just love them. Look. This one is in a flower. And they're matte. You could color them if you wanted to. That's why she had them. Originally, she printed them. They were holographic. The ones that she's selling, really. But I asked her to print them for me without the holographic because I thought I can either use them in black and white or I can color them if I want to color them because they're in matte. And they're stickers. They are so cute. And I had her print them for me twice the size because I originally ordered them from her and they were smaller, which I love too, but I was like, can you print them twice the size for me? I want them bigger too. Please, pretty please. And she did them for me. She was so sweet. But she brought them for me. Alright, I want to outline this real quick. How much time do I have left? About 7 minutes. Okay. I want to outline it. And see what we're doing. Next year, moving to the outskirts of the city, I don't miss the rude, unkind, and noisy neighbors at all. Wait, what city do you live in? Can I ask? I'm sure you did just fine, Norma. I'm not sure I do it properly. So I might have taught you to do it improperly, but that's how I do it anyways. But, you know what I say. I don't know anything, so don't follow me for that kind of to learn, unless you're learning what not to do. Queen Bee, yeah, you sound like someone who's had enough. She gets it, yeah. Yeah, I think she's had enough. I don't blame her. Some people love the city, though. My daughter loves the city. My daughter Sadie, she loves it. She lives right in the heart of it. And I think my son who lives here right now while he's going to college. I think he'll end up in the city eventually. Sophie, I don't know. She might be a country girl. Who knows? I'd say there's probably pros and cons with both. Just depends. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. I can't think and speak at the same time. My brain does not work like that. What was the prompts today? Hold on, ma'am. I'll give them to you. Okie dokie. Yeah, I have all 4 of them. Okay. The action is brush. The make is tip in. That's why we're working on tip ins. The element is circles and dots. And the color was halftime. That's why I did red, because I figured band's red. At least the Ohio State band is red. Oh yeah, I like her much better now that she's like she's like that. We could make this into a little pocket. Let's do that. If I can find a piece of paper to back it. Let's just back it with this. Oh, thanks, Norma. Yeah, they were pretty good today. Not too bad. The tip in threw me a little bit, but I ended up tipping in instead of a page, because I didn't really want to tip in a whole page. I just tipped in the journal cards. And I've had these cards. I'm pretty sure Mindless Crafting had this like a long time ago. She did like a kit type thing with where you, and then she did like a video and or a live stream where you could like come in and make all the little tags and decorate them, because I have them in like all colors, but I never use them, so I might as well use them. Ooh, I love roast. I love roast in the crock pot. My kids do not like it. My kids are so weird sometimes, I'm telling you. I love roast with potatoes, red potatoes, and like the little ones, and carrots. Oh, baby carrots, so good. I love it. My kids, they won't eat it. We're having pizza. We have pizza every Friday. Pizza's what we're having. We always have Friday night pizza. Okay, I'm gonna just tack her here because I want her to stay there. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Chicken enchiladas. My son would like that. We had Taco Bell last night. Oddly enough, I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. But when Sophie got out of the doctor's, she like was begging me, so I was like, and she was starving. So I was like, all right, fine. So we had Taco Bell. It wasn't too bad though. We haven't had it. We don't eat much fast food. Yes, me too. And the crock pot is the best way to make a roast, by the way. And let it cook all day and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, who is calling me? Who do you... It's gotta be my daughter, Sadie. No, it's my daughter, Katie. She clearly does not know that I'm live. It's always one of them. Aw, thanks, Flo. All right, let's make a quick little tag just to stick in here, and then I'll let you all go because it's 12 o'clock. And she's probably like, oh, it's 12 o'clock. Mom should be off of her live by now. No, have you met me? I'm never done on time with anything. Here, let's just make this real quick. She made red. You made red? Wait, what color did you decide to do in your journal, Dawn? Are you doing turquoise, or are you going to do... I thought rust orange would be really pretty. That's not enough. Potatoes and carrots and fresh green beans. Ooh, and green beans? I never thought to put green beans in it. Maybe Sophie would like it better if I put green beans in it. Sophie loves green beans. Maybe I could get her to eat a roast if I put green beans in it. You got me thinking now, Dawn. You got me thinking. I might be able to talk her into a roast. Because here's the thing. I was thinking about this the other day. When my kids finally all do move out, I'll probably like make a meal and probably eat it for a week. When it's just me, because I don't mind leftovers. They hate leftovers, but I don't mind them. And I don't really like to cook. So I would be okay like cooking once a week and then warming it up all week. Yes, I'm making potatoes and carrots and fresh green beans. Yes, I'm going to have to try that. Fresh green beans. Snapping beans. I love to snap beans. Do you like to snap beans? I love to snap beans. It's just, there's something about it. I am so weird. I'm just a weird person. Just ignore me. Bye, Flo. Aw. I can turn leftovers into beef stew. Oh, yes, and make dumplings. Talking my kind of language. Yes, I love snapping beans. Too much fun. I used to get my kids to snap beans with me when they were little. Just something about it. I like I don't know. I don't know. I haven't bought fresh green beans in a long time. Wonder if our farmer's market has fresh green beans right now. I need to check that out. It sounds like a plan, Stan. Just 1 second. I'm almost done, I promise. And then I'll let you all go eat your lunches or do whatever you're going to do. And I'm going to call my daughter back, because I'm wondering why she called me. Maybe they finally found a house. They put a bid on a house, and, you know, it's hard to get houses right now. And somebody outbid them, so they put a bid on another house. So hopefully that one comes through. All right, one last thing. So this is what I've been doing with the prompts this time. I've been writing them on the cards on somewhere, so that I know what they were when I go back and look through them. Because I was writing them in my on my calendar, but I'm like, if somebody goes back through and looks at this, they're not going to have my calendar to reference what the prompts were. Make is a tip-in, and the action is a brush. Oh, we didn't do the action. I didn't do the action. Let's brush something on here. Good thing I just read them. Oh, goodness gracious, Gertie. Others are having connection issues on YouTube. That's not good. We need watercolor. Of course, the one time I freaking move everything, I was like, oh, I can move that. I don't need that right now. And no, of course, I need it. Here, we'll paint, we'll brush a, don't tell Karen I did it this way. She's probably like, what are you doing? We'll just do a butterfly on here or something. A butterfly? A butterfly? I don't know. I'm thinking YouTube is still up to their upgrade shenanigans. Yeah. You know, why can't people just leave well enough alone? I often wonder this. You know what? Let's make that like that. All right. We brushed something. We brushed. Dry, please. Yeah, I don't know. What? I just don't know why people don't just leave stuff well enough alone. Every time I finally get used to something, then they change it, and then I'm like lost again. I just want to outline this real quick. That's why I'm drying it. Doo-doo-doo. Please dry. This dry. All right. I'm gonna outline this. My very crude butterfly, but hey, it works. There we go. There is our very crude butterfly on our tag. And the tag's gonna go in there. And we are done. We did it all. We did the tip in, which is this. We did the circles and dots were on the paper, actually. Circles and dots. Halftime color, red. We used red. And brush, we just did the little butterfly on the Uno card. So, that worked. Red light, hang on. Red light, green light, red light, yellow light. Karen, have fun in Florida. Thank you so much, Norma. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it didn't come out too bad. Sometimes I'm like, where is this going? I have no clue in my head, and that makes me a little bit nervous, actually. It does cause me a little bit of anxiety not to like have it planned out, but it's good for me to do that because, hey, it works out. I love it. It turned out fine, and I got my girl dancing on here, and she's all good. So, all right, I'm going to go call my daughter back and see what's up with her, and thanks, Karen. I love you all. Thank you so much for showing up for me today. I just really appreciate you. Dawn, I'm going to go back during my lunch and watch the rest of yours so I can see what T did and how your journal turned out as well. So, alrighty. Thanks so much. Have an awesome weekend and a great Friday. All right. Talk to you later. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and really cool things. And I will catch you later. Ta-ta!